Okay, it's probably gonna take some time to set this up. Hopefully I have everything correct. Hmm. Let's view live chat. I'm not sure where all of these things are. Where where is this looking? Let's go here. Just double check what could be. Hmm. Um, okay, so the interfaces are all different on Twitch. I'm accustomed to streaming on Twitch, so let's see how. Da, 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 da. Thing is, I'm not sure where to set categories. Where do you do this? Edit title, description, details. So usually there will be categories to stream from, but there are none. I guess we will. I'm not sure if hashtags would work. Let's try that. So let's take some tags from those last videos and put them here. Right, do that and save this. See if that makes a difference. Okay. All right. Hope this works. Man, I would really like to keep the screen a little bigger, but that's what it is. Let's just keep it like this here for now. All right, so what we did. Okay, so I moved these components into here. So these are server components related. I want to clean up this main folder. So there's one more component to move here. Apparently, just creating a folder here doesn't solve that issue. I wonder. Now let's keep this isolated. These are the defaults. So let's create a new component that will be specific for IDF. Actually, wait. Let me. Okay, so I verified this. My CMake list includes a driver and servo. So let's push this first. Right, let's just commit that. and push that to the repo. Then we could stage every other change after. Right. So now I want to clean this up further. These would always be auto-generated. I want to move this. Let's just make sure I am using these functions here. I should be using that, yeah. I'm using the RMT channels. I'm contemplating cleaning this up as well. That should be fine for now. Okay. So from that, we should be using RMT transmit, RMT TX, which is from this, right? RMT. Well, I'm assuming it'll be from, let's check the includes. RMT new encoder. Yeah. Okay, so we are using components from that. Okay. So let's just make sure this still works as is. And let me just lower my mic. Jarvis, wake up. Wake up. Is it? Oh, it timed out, sorry. Jarvis, wake up. Yeah, seems to be some mechanical issues there. Jarvis, wake up. I need to adjust those. Jarvis, let's go. There seems to be a issue with the hinges. So either that's, yeah, it looked like it's hitting some restriction and stopping. Okay, so the first time it timed out. Yeah, it timed out here while I got the activation command. And then it timed out. So need to check that. Okay, so let's just move this component. So I want a new component, and let's call this no. Yeah, because these components were for, should I, alright, let's just include it there for now. I'll decide if I want to use a different component for this. Alright, so we should have a new component in here. And I should be able to Alright, so let's just rename this as the IAM, and let's just move that into here. Oops. Sorry. Let's just delete that. Okay, I need to standardize my naming conventions after. That'll be the last cleanup. So I'll probably rename these again. And just throw that in there. Right, so that should be as a component here. Does this need? No, it just needs that and that. So the servo IAM would actually need driver, so I needed to include driver and so LED IAM needs LED IAM will need just the encoder, RMT encoder. Is that from? We'll see when we are compiling. Okay, so that is out of this main folder here. Main folder should just have main functions. And keep everything in the components folder. That's what I'm going to start doing. So this SR libraries are here. Codecs, drivers for the hardware boards. I may actually clean this up further as well because I'm not using any of these. I'm just using this. So I can remove all of these board supply packages. Right. So that's that. And I need to do, so let me see, CMake list here includes components. The CMake list from main. Not anymore. It's actually requires of LED IAM. And it should be able to find everything in here. Okay. Let's build and see. Sure, it's gonna have some error. Nothing ever works. First try. Yeah. Alright, no such file or directory in main. Sorry. So I am. Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm gonna rename that with underscores eventually. LED IAM.c. Oh, of course. I'm making a huge mess here. Alright. Okay, so it is a driver. Alright. So in that case, I will need just like how I did for the servos, I would need to require driver. So this component requires driver. That's why it can't find source file. That's why it's good to start your repo at a clean slate. Because trying to do all of this after is a little problematic at times. Okay, so the build is good. Let's just double check how many config here. This one is the 8 meg flash, yeah, not the 16. Javis for command IDs. Okay, let's flash and see if we broke anything. And when that works, I can look at cleaning up even further the components folder. Because all of that will just be adding extra visualization on the microcontroller. Alright, so flash write, PSRAM data. Alright, so hopefully I have this stream set up good because I've only been using Twitch. So I kind of hope, I guess we'll find out eventually. You can multi-stream, but you need a ultra license on Streamlabs to do that. And that's not something I want to do right now. Okay, let's go test. I'll probably mute my mic because shouting in this kind of comes across very loud. Okay, so I have noticed a slight bug here. On first power up, this piece here, it detects the wake word, but for some reason, it's not accepting the commands. And when it times out, the second attempt accepts the commands. That started happening recently. I broke something. But why on first power up attempt it doesn't detect it? But on subsequent attempts it does. Let's try that again and see. Jarvis, let's go. Okay, so that works there. It does detect properly. Am I doing my deinitialization? The LED I am. I'm gonna rename these with underscores to keep consistency across the repository and remove a bunch of these board drivers after documentation. Okay, so let's see. What was I going to check? I was going to check I forgot what I was going to check. I have this phrase ID and I lost my train of thought. I went here for something. Command IDs, timeout. What was I going to check? I was going to check something in here. Oh, not there. What's... I clean forgot what I was going to check. Wow. Brain is getting a little old. Alright, I guess I'll come back. Okay, so alright, so that works there. Let's just make sure the open sequence works. We'll close it back because I think I was going to check the timer. Jarvis, wake up. Alright, so that's the let's just increase that time because it's I really have a 300 milliseconds for protection because, but it looks like sometimes I need to actually tighten the screws on the hinges. Sometimes there may be a little restriction if there's a little wobble. So let us increase. No, sorry, not there. That yet. Yeah, that would be in servo component. Let us increase this delay to 500. I think the close should be fine because it's going with gravity. It's when it's going against gravity. It has a little restriction. This section here is basically to save your motors, because if it has some restriction and it hits an angle that it can't reach the final planned destination, motor is going to be constantly trying and overheating. So this deinitialization, so every time I'm going to reinitialize and deinitialize just to kill signal and power to the motors. It's mainly for protection. And trying to basically, oh, I forgot, I've been speaking in silent mode. Yes, we need music. Okay, so let us see. So we want that 500 milliseconds. Let's see if that'll help. If not, I'll have to open up the helmet and basically yeah, I'll need to basically check back all the screws and connections, make sure they're secured. Okay, so just reflash that. Yeah. Jarvis. Let's go. Jarvis. Wake up. Yeah. So increasing the timer from 300 to 500 milliseconds, just give it a little extra. So after it writes the angle, it would actually block everything. This is a blocking routine. Actually no, yeah, it is blocking. Because before I actually had these as where's my main? Before I actually had these as running on separate tasks. I mean, technically I couldn't do that again. Technically. Interesting. Interesting. I think what I need to get next is RGB LEDs for the eyes. Because right now, let's just bring it down. Jarvis. Jarvis. Let's go. Yeah, so right now it's just blue. Those are pretty expensive. Wow, this thing is still printing. Cheese and rice. Yeah. So this is basically the next robot dog. Ah, like those corners. I was recently forced to change my hot end last night. I was complaining about the heater. I think there was a short on the hot end, something. So the extruder and heat bed is actually fine. And I ended up going back to Orca Slicer. Alright, so these are the last parts of the leg. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Alright, let us see. Okay, so that works there. Let's just turn these things. I'll leave it on. It's fine. If the LEDs burn out, well, I'll just be forced to buy new ones. I mean, I guess it's a good test. I really hope these things won't stop working during a cosplay event. That would be so embarrassing. Man. And I do not have spares. Okay. Okay, so we basically clean this up. Basically clean this up, yeah. Right. Let me see. We're going to, okay. So we move these into there. You know what? And everything still works, right? I forgot to check my jetpacks, but yeah, it looked like they work. So let us commit these changes. Move LED. Push that. Alright, yeah, okay, so we push those. Alright, so what are my changes here? And alright, so we want to standardize these naming as well. So let's just clean that up. Clean this up. IM stands for Iron Man. They are specific. May not necessarily be specific for this, but it's basically the base of what my code is for the suit.
These mortals have awakened the gods of old. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true
Yeah.
power. Focus fire.
Let's see. Right. See, make list here. Everything needs to change.
Now to strike.
Okay. Right. So my requirements will change now. This will make it a lot easier to manage because now I can add my components here and just include them here and keep my main structure a lot cleaner. Right? Okay, so that should take care of that. This should take care of that. And this should take care of that. So that's a lot of changes, right? So let's build this again. Oh, my main has a, yeah, of course. I'm including, you know what? Just to keep things noticeable.
Now to strike.
Actually, this might actually fail from CI tests. Alright. Since I don't have any CI, let's just do that. Sectionalizer. Right. So I can keep track of that. Yeah, because usually some CIs would look at the alphabetical sorting of these, but I don't have a CI right now, so that's fine. Alright, that should build there. Oh, of course. Take this and put this right. Let's put this here. And I will need to do that for this as well. Spill that. Alright, let's see if we broke anything. Don't think we did. Oh, I just realized there's a big delay here. Oh no, that's some buffering or something. Okay. Alright, so let's see if we broke anything there. Jarvis. Let's go. Yeah. I got this one already. Jarvis. Wake up. Jarvis. Let's go. I need to figure out something. Why is that first attempt timing out? It doesn't. What am I doing wrong there? It's only the first attempt. I need to figure that one out. I don't know, a big issue. I can just kind of delay the whole sequence. I can just delay this whole sequence here. So, all right. So that seems to work there. Should I leave this lights on? Whatever. It's for all fun and games. Okay, so we cleaned up this folder here. We move these files to these component folders. We are using this ring buff. I think I am not using this one. Let us double check. I could remove this component if I am not, because these are specific. Oh, I may leave it for now. Yeah, we're not using this. Yes, because they were it was causing some issues with the configuration I had, so I ended up doing a different one. I ended up creating my own control basically. Yeah. Alright, so we're not using this anymore. But before we remove that, let's commit. Let's commit this folder here. What do we do here? So this is to rename Let's just rename not rename, standardize components names for LED and silver. Component push that. Right. Okay. Submodule, yeah. Okay, so now that we did that, I think you can do this properly actually. Let's do it the proper way of removing our components. Because the manual copy and pasting is messing things up. There's a method to add, so there should be a method to remove as well. Okay, so you can add dependency, create components, and remove components. No, you can't remove components. Remove components. Yeah, I need to get back my old playlist music. Let's just see components. All right. IDF.py remove components. And you can create your own components, override components. But usually I would add them in here. Right, because this is the IoT server components. So usually I would add them in here, but I'm not using this. Okay. These are components from the repository. Let's see how to download, how to delete I mean, I could just delete the folder manually, but try not to do that. Try to do it through the framework. No. Alright, I guess we're going old school. We're going old school and remove this because I basically wasn't using this. This was using a modification of the RMC driver. And technically these are WS1812 LEDs I'm using, but I encountered some issues while using this. Yes, I have my own functions to do this. I don't need this. Get rid of this. Alright. And as we do, we make one change, test, commit. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna rebuild this, make sure nothing broke. And then we are going to flash it again, make sure we didn't kill anything, and then we're going to commit. Alright. Not sure why the stream keeps having a delay, but if I refresh, it's fine. YouTube is weird. It's like it's a different FPS or something. I don't understand why, but alright, let's see if we broke anything. Jarvis. Let's go. Oh, it worked. I think the issue might have been I just wasn't speaking loud enough. Okay, so yeah, that seems fine. Alright, so let's see. So that still works. That's good. Jarvis, wake up. Alright, nothing broke. So yeah, so the adding two additional 200 milliseconds to the detection delay helped a lot. One thing I've noticed is over time from constantly using the helmet, it's going to like it's going to, sorry. Yeah, what I found was over time it's going to basically get like slack around the hinges because of how the screws are instituted. I may actually replace those screws with probably like metal shafts and cap it at the end or something. That way it'll consistently stay at the same tightness because the screws tend to twist over time. Either that or find a way to stick a tiny bearing inside there. I mean, it's fine most of the time. It's fine. Alright, this one is the, okay, so that's where I was just now. Let's go back to this one. Let's put him back. Jarvis, let's go. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Nothing broke. So we can commit this. Remove. That, sync that. Alright, so that's synced. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. We want to right, so what other, you know, to be honest, I don't think I could remove these because there's a lot of dependencies in framework itself, because the framework was designed for those boards. So like all here, there are defined checks for those boards. I'll have to go, it'll be too messy trying to find and remove, so it's not too bad. I could leave drivers as is. Oh, there's another one here. Yeah, this is another one that could go. All of these I was testing and ended up removing. Alright. Okay, so let's remove this. This is on the, sorry. This is under the hardware drivers. Yeah, I'd rather have it as a component than a hardware driver, to be honest. What does this use? This uses the same RMT. So all of these use this RMT driver to control. But because I'm not using it anymore, I think I need to get rid of this. It's going to cause too much confusion. So the only components we have the IAM specific components. Maybe I should prefix them with the IAM, but that's fine. Alright, okay, so what we did there, we deleted those. Let's make sure we didn't break anything again. Ooh, we broke something. Oh, we did break something. Oh yeah, it's looking for that. I'd have to see my components. Oh yeah, because that was part of the framework itself. Um, hmm. Let's see how we can component that cement. Yeah, that's actually components, hardware driver, cement class. Oh no, sorry. I just need to remove it from here. Yeah. Yeah, because it was part of the driver package here. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Wait. It doesn't exist. I did just remove it, right? Components, hard driver, CMake list, line 25. Components, hard driver, CMake list, line 25. Oh, sorry. Source directories. My bad. Getting too old for this. Alright. So that's that. And let us flash and see if we broke anything again. Good thing is we could just discard all of that if we do. So let us see how this one is gonna work out. Okay, so let's lower my mic. Jarvis, wake up. Jarvis, Hulk out. Jarvis, let's go. Okay, so we're good there. And I have basically let's see. Could comment this now. This change was to remove and comment that, sync that. Alright. And right, so we are clean. We probably never gonna have any includes here. I mean, should I be putting the includes here for these components? I'll just leave them here. No, 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 no. So what's the point of having... What is the point of having components here, but then you have a main with includes here? I mean, technically, I don't need an includes folder here. But chances are removing that's going to break something, but I'll just leave it. Okay, so that looks good there. Now components are clean, hard drive is gone. Yeah, hard drivers. Oh, sorry. Alright, LED controls, servo. I haven't used this one yet, but I'm gonna leave it in because I plan to. So this should be used to playback audio. So that'll be the next step. So that component can stay there for now. And yeah, that looks good. Alright, so let me go grab a bite and start working on the readme. So before SDK config was only git ignore. So spent some time trying to figure out. So I had to remove it from there because if it's only git ignore, it would not push to the repo. But I wanted to push because I don't want to use these defaults. I want to use the configuration for this entire project across different platforms. So I removed this from the git ignore and I removed something else from the git ignore. Like this is still there, this is still there, that's still there. Yeah, your VS Code settings might vary. It's gonna be a little tough trying to get this published for everyone. Alright, so we'll come back to this. Okay, I'll be right back.
no stopping us. Fly without a boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Didn't even get to bronze.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then never just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then never just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars. Shooting stars.
Didn't even get to bronze.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do staying up when I go out. You gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 About to turn it on. We about to turn it on. About to turn it on. About to turn it on.
Alright, so let's see.
About to turn it on.
What do we have here? We have a... Okay, so that piece has finished printing. Let's
We about to turn it on.
let's just double check.
Turn it.
You are there. Okay, so I'm finished printing this.
Turn it on.
These 4 pieces here. These are the links. Okay.
Turn it.
Alright, so 1 second. Let me open the other models. Alright. The reason I'm doing small parts at a time is prevent any issues because this is ASA I'm using. I like to take my time when it comes to ESC. It's no rush. Alright, so these are the top plates. So slice that shouldn't take too long to print. Slice that. And do that. Yeah, this will take an hour. Okay. And just make sure this starts up properly. Wow, tried to take off those supports and destroyed my hand. Alright, so I'll just make sure this PID is working properly. Last night was insane. Alright, 198, it's going up. Yeah, it's heating a lot faster now. No, it was really a really hot end. It's really an issue with the hot end. Interesting. Alright, so you should start cooling down and you should just heat in bed. It's always up and down. 1 minute it will be heating fast and the PID will just constantly be too slow. This is... yeah. At least the hot end is working properly again. Fan seems to be cooling it down properly as well. A lot faster than before. Okay, so this is going to take a while to heat up here, 60 to 95. I don't know why that randomly happens, but sometimes if I get a power surge, it'll just shoot up to 95 quick, and then other times it'll slowly ramp up. It's weird. Okay, so while that's heating up there, print bed needs to be 95 degrees. Let's go back here. Let's see. Alright. Most exciting part, documents. Okay, so these are the documents from the default repositories from Espressive. So I am modifying because this repo is going to be highly customized. So what do we need? I mean, eventually you could actually add your own server controller boards, but at this point I don't need more than 8 channels. So the 8 channels is more than enough on the ESP32S3 using LEDC modules, LEDC driver. If I do need more than 8 channels, then yeah, definitely I'm gonna need to. I mean, that's probably the better thing to do, to be honest. Look at standalone servo controllers. Right, so that's the additional thing I needed in this, because only 2 motors. I mean, don't need a whole lot. Makes no sense doing extra controllers for this. Okay, so yeah, this this caused so much problems. Setting this target here, and this is not necessary. So basically, mhm. Yeah, you know what? I prefer that instead. Can I tab it out more? No. Yeah, I need to. Every time I have to do markdown, I just have to go and remember how to use all of those features. I don't like this. Okay, so this subheader is 3, 4. I mean, it's adding another one going on. Yeah. So that's the maximum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5. How do I put this here, boy? Okay. So we have set targets, configure. Maybe I should just put this as a normal bullet point. Activation. Jarvis, so uses weaknet 9. Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned something. This repo has been configured for the S3 and 8R8. SKconfig contains 4 command phrases. Alright, so I'll put a note after this. Not for ESP SR. Let's remember to change that. Alright, so the activation is that. Commands. Can I get? Cannot. But I get sub bullet points and markdown. Nested bullet points. Is it a star? No, it's not. Markdown, markdown. Use 4 spaces. Okay. One, two, three, four. Oh, okay. I am such an idiot. Of course, it's not gonna put us sub bullet points. I don't type anything. Pick up, which translates from that. Let's actually, did I? You know what? Let's just double check something here. If I do comma lowercase, wait, what? Wasn't it dash T? I could have sworn it was dash T. Okay. I was using dash T before. Uh-oh. Something broke. Something broke. Oh boy. Oh, I am an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's a Python script. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I used this just yesterday and I forgot how to use it. Right. So lowercase WDKCP, it doesn't affect it. Uppercase. I just needed to confirm that, to be honest. WDKCP. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't matter. It's not case sensitive. It looks like it will just convert it to lowercase or one case. That's good to know. So it doesn't matter how I do this. Oh, you know, I wasn't watching this. Did it start properly? It looks so. Um, the purge line is there. I'll check it in a bit. Alright, so back to this. Yeah, so if I remember, the documentation does explain things, but it doesn't really go into depth on some of these points you will notice over time. LFCSBG. Oh, I removed this one. 1 second. So let us save this. Go back to my main. That was just something I was testing actually. 0, 1, 2. I'll probably remove that, to be honest. Yeah, this was something I was testing. I'm no longer using it, so I'll just keep those 3 in there. My markdown, right, so those 3. Okay, so activation is that commands not case sensitive, and configure. No, let's put this. Configure build and flash. Build flash. Modify speech commands. Okay, I could do that after. So let's keep this. Oh, did I talk to Jarvis somehow? Why is he off? 1 second. Jarvis, let's go. I may have mentioned his name somewhere along the line, and Zol is listening. Okay. I know I left him when he was blue, so I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, so let us see. Alright, so we have that. Select the default SDK config according to the dev board. And Repo has been da 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 da. Okay, so I'll modify this to say to reset the that, use the X. Right, sorry, so where was I? I was right. So build and flash the board. What's this parameter for again? I don't normally use that. Okay, one way to find out. Oh, board rates, okay. I mean, it's not necessary, to be honest. I've been flashing it at the default baud rates. I don't think it'll make a big issue. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just right, exit that. Okay, so alright, so we have the yeah. So I'm not using this anymore actually. I mean, it is specific for the suit, but technically it's not. It's anyway, this repo is supposed to be specific for the suit, even though it can be used generally. And there was another guy who actually got it. Right, so the ESP Skynet framework was designed for 1 second.
Do you remember how you held me thin? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep
This was designed for how do I phrase this? The code. for this. Alright, so I think I'm going to pause here for a bit. I might be back later, maybe on Twitch actually. I need to keep alternating between the two platforms. I'll just save this because what did I do? SDK config. Oh, okay. Yeah, so every time you do a change to the menu config, it's going to back up the old configuration and basically copy it to a new one. So if you make a mistake in your configuration, you always have, oh, actually, that's a good thing to put in. That's something good to put in here. Okay, so yeah, I will continue this a little later. Alright, so that's like a nice little hour stream here for now. Oh, 2 hours, wow, okay. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, cheers. I don't know how this is gonna work, so that's why I don't want to spend too much time on YouTube right now, because I'm not sure if the stream is actually gonna do what I want it to be. So depending on how this works out, I'll decide if to come back here or just go back on Twitch. Alright, so cheers.